It kind of sucks, but this like was not on my radar when it released. And I know why. It's probably because I was busy moving when this came out. And it's something I've been waiting for and hoping for the longest time. An English translation for the game Shinsetsu Samurai Spirits Bushido Retsuden. I probably butchered the name, but who cares? It's Samurai Shodown RPG for the Neo Geo. Ever since I heard about this game, I don't even remember when, I was like, man, is there an English version? Nope. And then this, fell upon us late last year, just a few months ago, right? And then there was an update version 1.1. Now you can download the actual, translation patch from romhacking.net, but it does send you somewhere else to another place to download it because it's a big file, I suppose. You can look for a pre-patched version. I mean, there's some out there. You can go on the Internet Archive, archive.org, and search for it. This one is version 1.0, but I'm sure version 1.1 is out there somewhere. But yeah, you could download from here. You could download from anywhere. You get the base game, the original Japanese game, and then patch it yourself. Search for version 1.1. You will find it out there. But what I want to do is take this game, burn it to a disk, right? Image burn it to a disk, and then try to install it on the Polymega and play it that way. So it's a role-playing game. We'll take a look at it, but we're not going to do like a big long playthrough today. Maybe I'll live stream this game if it all works. But okay, I got image burn up, write image file to disk. I have a blank disk in my burner right now, so we're gonna try this out. Select file. Let me see. Oops, that was the last game I burned. But no, we're looking for Samurai Spirits down here. Where is it? Shinsetsu. There we go. So boom. Select the Q file. I'm going to burn it at 4 times speed. I don't like to go higher than that. Give it a moment. I don't know how long this is going to take, maybe a few minutes. And then we're going to pop this bitch in to my Polymega, the emulation machine, and see if it runs. Obviously we can emulate it through an emulator on our PC, play it on a Neo Geo CD if you want. But let's wait for this to get done. Check it out real quick. See if it's actually in English. Okay, so there we go. Burned to disk. Took 7 minutes, 51 seconds, but it's done. So let's go ahead and pop this thing into the Polymega and see if it runs with the English translation. I'm hoping it does. It may just be recognized as the original release of the game, and we can install it that way. That's usually how it works on the Polymega, but let's find out. Okay, so here we go. Samurai Shodown RPG getting inserted into the Polyschmegma. Game media, what? Let's see if it runs. No, it doesn't. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm not gonna bust this CD up or throw it away quite yet. I figured it out. So I just had to show that I'm putting the same CD back in. Here we go. And there you go, Samurai Shodown RPG. So it showed game media, I managed it, and I selected Samurai Shodown RPG, but that doesn't mean anything because I could have done that earlier and it'll still, load into a black screen. So what I found out was that looking into it, researching, Polymega said before you have to use the original BIOS side-loaded in order to play this game. So using the original BIOS will increase compatibility on a lot of things. And how this game supposedly loads, I guess they said you have to use the original BIOS to play it. So same thing with the translation here. So my other problem is that I have the BIOS, the neocd.bin, put on micro SD card, put it in the back of this bitch, and nothing. It wouldn't work. All my other BIOS files work, but for Neo Geo CD, it wasn't working. But let's get into this game, all right? But it wasn't working. And eventually I found, they have a list of compatible BIOS files, but it doesn't have the original BIOS listed. It says neocdz-neocd.bin. I thought that just meant, there's 2 different BIOS. I don't know what I was thinking.
And then eventually I was like, I'm just gonna rename it to the way they have it listed. I popped it in there and it frickin' works now. Installed, I don't need the damn CD anymore. I don't know if this game is worth a damn. You know, like myself, I know plenty of other people really wanted to check this out. I don't know if it's good, but I want to find out. I've been wanting to play this game, so I mean, hopefully it's good, but if it's not, you know, whatever. But I just want to do this video for a few reasons, like, hey, show you how to use it on the Polymega, let people know who maybe didn't hear or overlooked it or just whatever hell happened and you didn't know about this translation. Well, now you do. Now I do. And I'm going to play it. But there you go. That's it. Try to keep this quick one, I guess. Bye. Have a good one.